Greetings my dears, in love and light. Nikki Sutton here. Thank you for being a Patreon supporter. This video is for you. Okay, so this is about overcoming the forgetting at birth and what your higher self wants you to remember. So why do we have this forgetting at birth? Why are we born forgetting everything, not remembering the true nature of reality and the true nature of self? Well, if we were born with remembering of all our past existences, then we would be born missing people and missing places. We'd be searching for our family members. We'd be searching for maybe our partner from our last lifetime. It might be quite traumatic if you think about it. You'd be missing these people and unable to find them. There's no way of knowing where they are. They may have already died in the previous life and incarnated again. So you may want to go home. And oftentimes children are born with this remembering and missing of some lifetime gone by, and it can be a bit difficult for them, and then it sort of wears off as they get older. So if everyone was born with this remembering, it would be chaos, wouldn't it? Lots of people feeling terrible about missing whoever it is. Also, we would carry over hang-ups and traumas. So if we'd had a very traumatic previous lifetime, it would be fully carried over into this life, and you'd end up with a very extremely traumatized child, and then those would need to be worked through in this lifetime. So then you end up thinking, well, then it wouldn't be a brand new experience, would it? And that's the point, is that your higher self wants you to have a brand new experience in each lifetime. Each lifetime is to be a brand new experience of learning and discovery, to experience the good and the bad, the positive and the negative, and what both feels like, and experience what it's like to do this and that. But if you're born like traumatized, then it would totally colour your existence in this lifetime. And that's not what the higher self wants, because these problems will be bleeding through in every lifetime, unable to have new experiences. Also, you may be born with unfinished business. You know, you may have been killed in your previous life. It may have been during a war or something, and someone had killed you, and then you're born as a child wanting to get revenge on someone. Now, what would that be like? You know, and again, these things do bleed through a little bit from time to time. I'm not sure if they're supposed to or not, maybe not, but it still wouldn't be a very nice experience having unfinished business. Also, in other realities, we're able to manifest at will and have what would be considered godlike abilities here. So we might have full knowledge of how to perform telepathy, you know, mind-to-mind communication, or we may be able to move objects with our mind, or start fires with our mind and things like this. We may be able to just heal someone just by touching them. And some people do have that ability in this reality and remembering. But if we're each born with these godlike abilities fully switched on, then you'd have certain people who would be like superheroes in this reality. They'd be full-on superheroes, wouldn't they? And so it's up to us to see how much we can remember in this lifetime. And that's part of the experience. So no one being born with godlike abilities, or some people are a little bit born with some amazing abilities. So we need to learn over again in a brand new experience. So what does the higher self want? If I'm born here and I've forgotten everything from previous lifetimes, what does the higher self want? So I think you need to use your intuition on that. And I always say that's your internal compass. Logic is great, apply logic, but logic often leads us down a path that the conscious mind has chosen, and the conscious mind is that of the ego, the human. So the intuition is from the seat of the soul, from the subconscious, and it's that feeling of what feels good, what feels right, what do I feel like I should do, and that is of the higher self. So do contact the higher self, ask questions. You don't have to do it in meditation. You can do it while you're making the dinner. Ask a question and see what comes. It is best in a relaxed state, of course, but ask a question and see what comes. It can come as a form of intuition. You are your higher self after all. It is you. So it communicates through those feelings. It's very subtle. It's like mediumistic contact. Very subtle. It just comes through as thoughts that pop in there, strong feelings and intuition. So know that the higher self is with you every day and it helps you every day. It's part of you, it's projecting you here. And it doesn't matter we can't remember other lifetimes. In fact, it's probably a good thing. And through past life regression, we can get some idea about it. And I think that's quite sufficient. Sometimes there's things that happen to us which, well, sometimes we feel a certain way and we don't know why, and we can't trace it back to anything, and it can be bleed through from a previous lifetime. So as I said, it does happen, and past life regression can help with that. But the higher self, I have a sneaky suspicion, wants you to have a unique experience here as you, because you won't be you again, you'll be another personality which will be part of the overriding you. So follow that intuition. That's what I say is absolutely key for the higher self. And listen to those answers it gives you. They do come. You may confuse them with your own thoughts, but they are there. So do go ahead and comment under these videos on Patreon. You are very, very much appreciated. And I'm so glad that I can provide this service for you, and thank you so much once again.